They thought your silence was submission. They thought your compliance was defeat. They thought your lack of visible resistance meant you'd accepted your fate. But silence isn't empty. Silence is where strategies are born. Compliance isn't weakness when it's calculated misdirection. And acceptance? Sometimes acceptance is just patience. Remember how confused they looked when you started making those small, seemingly insignificant moves, moving pieces they didn't even consider important, having conversations with people they'd written off, showing up in places that weren't supposed to matter? They laughed, called it desperate, called it pathetic, called it the flailing of someone who didn't know they'd already lost. But every move had a purpose. Every word was placed like a landmine. Every action was a thread in a web they couldn't see because they were too busy celebrating a victory you'd already made irrelevant. You weren't trying to win their game. You were building a new game entirely. One where their victory conditions meant nothing. One out. Somewhere. Not. This is what they don't teach in military academies. They teach frontal assaults and flanking maneuvers. They teach supply lines and defensive positions. They teach conventional warfare for conventional minds. But you understood something deeper. You understood that the greatest victories aren't won on battlefields. They're won in the gaps between thoughts. You started planting seeds, not obvious ones, not the kind that announce themselves. The subtle kind. The kind that grow in the dark spaces of doubt. A question here, a contradiction there. You didn't attack their plan. You attacked their certainty. You didn't fight their strategy. You infected it. Like a virus that rewrites code from the inside. And the beautiful part? They helped you do it. Every move they made to consolidate their victory created another opening. Every public declaration of your defeat became evidence of their overconfidence. Every ally they turned against you became a witness to their methods. They were so busy performing their victory that they didn't notice you turned them into the entertainment.